Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad that you could join me. My name is Jessica, and today I'm going to do a reading for Aries. Okay, Aries, so I'm so excited to do this video for you. I gotta say, it seems pretty scandalous. There's a lot going on in your reading today. The energy is kind of intense. And I'll start by saying that I did some lawn work today, and I was burning some stuff, and I accidentally burned myself, so maybe that's a sign. I don't think you can see it that well. It's not that bad. But maybe that's a sign that someone's burning for you or yearning for you or something along those lines. And I also cut myself. I don't know if you can see, but as you can see, yeah, I cut myself with a blade of grass. I was like jerking it out of the ground and it cut me. So maybe your cutoff game is tight. Okay, I don't know, take it where it resonates, but these are things that happened to me today. Also, I got the message, if you are seeing repeating numbers, then that's a message. So Aries, if you're seeing some repeating numbers, okay, I see angel numbers every day, so just throwing that out there. So if you see those, then that's a message. Also, I've been seeing 717. So if you've been seeing 717, then maybe this message is for you. I don't know. Okay. So what I got to start with, I do have a channeled message from the angels for you guys, but I'm going to save it for the end. And I might as well start with some downloads. And so, Spirit, is there any downloads that you want to give me for Aries? Okay, I'm getting you need to be on guard with someone that's around you. They are not for your highest good. They have ulterior motives. Watch yourself. You can't overcome this. They have weaknesses. Play to them. Be cautious. Don't say too much. Watch. Okay, they said that's all. All right, so just be mindful, Aries. Someone around you may not have really good intentions for you, okay? That's a message for you. Okay, so I got, with some cards that I made myself, that Aries, you are climbing the ladder. And you're doing this through some type of collaboration, some type of group effort, okay, that you're implementing, because I've got the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so you are climbing the ladder. It seems like with support you're doing this, so that's great. Okay, I also got that someone is greedy in every way. Okay, greedy in every way. And when I clarified it, I got temperance reversed. So I feel like someone around you is very greedy. I feel like they want what you have, and that they are after something that you possess. Okay? And this person could be struggling with addictions and hiding it. Or maybe you're well aware that this person has addictions. But they are very imbalanced in what they do. So maybe they're a huge spender and they're in quite the pickle with debt, okay? And maybe they're trying to leech off of you. So be aware that someone is very greedy around you, okay? I also got that you and someone else are on different pages. You have different values, okay? And when I pulled that, I got that I've got the Four of Cups but reversed. So I feel like, Aries, you're aware of this, that you and someone just aren't seeing eye to eye anymore, that you don't want the same things. Maybe you've kind of awoken to this realization, okay? Maybe you've kind of seen this person or this situation for what it is, okay, with this card, and you're kind of withdrawing your energy, or you're holding back, or you're pulling away from this person, okay? And it could be a Queen of Wands in reverse, okay? I feel like this person just wants to stay around in your energy, Aries, okay? Because I've pulled this card before with you guys. The Queen of Wands in reverse, the Lady of Illusion and lies and treachery, okay? And the card is drama lover, drama seeker. So I feel like there's someone around you who is fake. They have fake smiles. They're fake. They're a fronter. I feel like they're very boastful, and they claim to have things that they probably do not have. Okay, this person is very fake, and they're just there to cause a lot of chaos around you. Okay, so be aware of that. I also got, though, that it's going to work out. So you're going to handle this situation with this person in a good way. See, I got it will work out, and I got the Chariot. So you're going to make progress with this situation that you're dealing with. Okay, if you're dealing with some type of greedy person, they're not going to be able to get over on you. Okay, you have a determination. You have a lot of willpower. Success is right there. Okay, so things are going to come together. You can overcome whatever this greedy person that you're dealing with, who is starting a lot of ish in your life. Okay, all right. I also got that you didn't give up, so don't backtrack, Aries. Okay, so maybe this Queen of Wands, you've kind of dumped them, or you've kind of realize maybe you spoke your piece or on something. Okay, Spirit is saying don't impulsively backtrack, because I got the King of Wands reversed, and I feel like this is you, Aries. So I feel like you need to be careful with somebody like trying to get you to make some type of impulsive decision. Okay, maybe this person's going to play with you and play with they're gonna like play on your emotions, I feel. Okay, so but Spirit is saying you've come so far, don't backtrack. All right, and I got someone wanting a good time, not a long time for you. Okay, so I feel like this could be this Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay, this person is out for their own what have you. Okay, their own gratification, obviously. Okay, but and maybe what I got with that card was the 10 of Wands reversed. So this person, like, I feel like could be a very lazy person that you've been dealing with, a person that expects you to be, someone who expects to be catered to, somebody who, like, just takes and takes and never gives, somebody who just stresses you out, okay? But so don't let this person like do that to you. Okay, somebody wants to walk all over you in some type of way, Aries, but Spirit is saying that that chapter needs to go, or that situation needs to go. Okay, because I feel like someone else is out there for you, because I got someone is divine and your soulmate. And to clarify that, I got the World. So if you haven't already closed out a cycle, you need to. Okay, but I do feel like there's somebody in your energy, and it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be a workmate that is causing drama in your life, or who is very greedy, maybe makes you do all the work at work. I don't know. But I do feel like your love life is on the uptick. Okay? Now, this new person or this soulmate will come into your life if you close out some type of cycle and accomplish something. Okay? And I feel like that would be, if you do have somebody that fits the person that I've been talking about, if you get rid of them, then the divine soulmate will arrive. Okay? I also got their safety in numbers. So I feel like this person has tried to use other people against you. They maybe have tried to turn people against you, got people on their side, because I've got the 7 of Pentacles reversed. Okay? But this has had limited, it's been like a fleeting thing that they accomplished. Okay, yeah, they got people to side with them, but it really hasn't brought them long-term success with you. Okay? And you've kind of lost respect for this person and the way they go about getting what they want. Okay? So, and I feel like this situation is just a distraction away from what you really want. Okay? Alright? Because Spirit is saying you need to shake it off, because there is bigger and better out there for you, Aries. Okay? And they're also telling me that the past is not for you. Okay? And I got the card, devotion is proven and earned. Okay? So don't let your insecurities get the best of you. Don't let somebody think that you don't deserve someone that somebody might be trying to get in your head and telling you that that you're not good enough, and that they're putting you down and making you feel small. If that's the case, then don't buy into that. That's very dark. They're trying to make you insecure so that you will stay with them. Okay, if that applies to you, they are manipulating you, and they're trying to cause a lot of inner confusion. They're playing with your mind. Okay. All right. And since today is the 8th, so tomorrow is the full moon in Aquarius, I pulled some moonology for you guys, and I got a time for healing. Okay. And this is the balsamic moon. Alright, so maybe if somebody has made you feel insecure, now is the time to build yourself back up and really give yourself the self-love that you deserve, Aries. Okay? Don't let anybody take away your self-esteem or make you feel small. Okay? I also pulled the full moon in Aquarius. So the guidance here is show the world the real you. Okay? So I feel like maybe you're surrounded by a person who's very fake, but Spirit is saying live in your be authentic. Okay, Aries? Don't let this person rub off on you or make you think that the superficial is important, because the superficial is not. Okay, is what Spirit is saying. And I feel like this person that's in your energy is very superficial. Okay, and that has kind of been a detriment to you. Okay, step out of your comfort zone, North Node. All right, so I think Spirit is wanting you to take a risk here, Aries, which And that could be leaving a situation where it's just full of drama and a person is just taking from you, okay? But Spirit is saying if you do leave this situation, that it's all going to work out, okay? And what I got from your soul whispering was Eclipse's veil. Embrace the shadow within. Understanding your darkness reveals the full spectrum of your light. Accept and integrate all aspects of yourself. So it's okay to kind of to integrate, to like face the shadow within you. Okay, so if you are dealing with insecurities, then face those head on and kind of you could put those insecurities in their place, all right, and tell yourself those good things. So really stand up to that shadow side of you that is basically a naysayer. Okay, you don't let your mind dwell in the negative. Okay, go ahead and integrate it, but in a positive way. Okay. All right. So that is a message for some of you. What I got. Okay. So I asked Spirit about your past energy. Okay, and I got magic, number 3. Okay, and we're going to clarify. So in the past, your past energy is magic. Okay? And of course, Aries are very magical. Okay? Aries speak to me like no other sign. Your energy and me, your energy kind of screams at me. Okay? I'll just say that. Okay. And then I've got veiled. Okay, so this is present. Your present energy, something is veiled. And I'm going to clarify it, okay? But something is veiled. Okay, and then I got future is death. Okay, so in the future, there's going to be some type of transformation with you. Some type of ending or new beginning. And that could be, you could just change the way you see something even. Okay, we'll clarify. And I asked about the energy around you, and I got fire and knowledge. So use your passion, use your fire to gain the insights and the knowledge and the wisdom and the awareness that you need. You have that energy around you, Aries. Okay, I think that's what Spirit is trying to tell me. Okay. All right, Aries, so we're going to clarify magic. Okay, and I'm going to use the tarot to clarify that. Okay, so in the past, Aries' past energy is magic, Spirit. Can you tell me about that? What is that about? Tell me about Aries' past energy of magic. Okay, I got the Ace of Cups. So there was some type of emotion or some type of emotional connection that you had in the past that was very magical for you. Okay? And you felt the magic of the connection. Okay? You really had a connection that spoke to you, and you felt like it was like no other you have ever experienced. Okay? Let's get some more. Tell me more about magic, please, Spirit. Tell me more about magic. Okay, I have the Knight of Swords. So this past connection was like a big change that occurred in your life. Okay, it kind of, and it made you feel alive and very like you were on top of the world with this connection, because it was it gave you a magical feeling. Okay, I feel like a euphoric connection. Okay, when something's magical, I just think of euphoria. Okay, and you felt like, you could really say anything to this person. You felt very accepted in this connection from your past. You felt like it was a breath of fresh air. Like, okay, let's get some more. Tell me more about magic, please, Spirit. Tell me more about magic. Tell me more about magic. Okay. I got the Page of Cups. Alright, I feel like this connection made you feel like the possibilities were endless, and that it really brought out a creative, it really set you on fire in a lot of ways with that Page of Cups. Okay, it was like a whole new world. Okay, that's how magical the connection was. But I got the Seven of Cups in reverse. So I feel like the magic has kind of dwindled from the past of this connection that you've been dealing with. Because it's about coming back to reality. So I feel like maybe this magical dream, maybe it was just that for you, because something is veiled, okay? And you've gained some type of awareness about the past connection, okay? Let's find out. We're going to clarify veiled. Spirit, can you tell me about veiled for Aries? Tell me more. Okay, who is this King of Cups? Tell me about this King of Cups. Tell me more about the King of Cups. Okay. All right. All right. So I'm just trying to figure this out. Okay, I got the Two of Wands, clarifying veiled, I'm sorry. And then I've got the King. Okay, so I got the Two of Wands, the King of Cups, the Fool. Okay, the Eight of Swords. Okay. All right, and then I've got under that. Okay, so what I'm getting from this is this person this person took another path with you. Okay, the King of Cups usually is someone who loves someone else. Okay, I feel like this person played you for a fool, and they got you all up in your head. They confused you. They were they I feel like they had another situation going on and they put you in a third party. Yeah, because under the, okay, so this is what I have. They held back. They withheld the fact that they had, okay, so this is what was under those 4 cards I got. Okay. So this person withheld information from you, didn't tell you the whole story of what was going on in their life, in their home situation. They had someone else, okay? And they I think maybe things weren't going good in that relationship, okay? They felt disconnected from that relationship, so they put you in this third party. So they were very, very greedy with their sexual energy. Okay, this person is very much so like more is more type of person. Like, they don't really think about, they just want what they want type of person. Okay? They saw the path to you. They saw that they could take this path to you. That you were there. Okay? And maybe you two had a connection. Okay? And but they didn't tell you everything about them. Okay? They kept stuff hidden from you. They kept this other love interest hidden from you. Okay? And they thought that they could get away with it. Okay? And so you developed feelings, but they started to play games with you. Being hot and cold and unavailable at times, and telling you they couldn't, they couldn't be where you wanted them to be. Things along those lines. They held back from you. Okay? So one minute they're just so available, and then the next they're, well, where are they? Okay? Well, it's because they had a whole other situation going on. Okay? And that's what's going on with them. I'll clarify the 3 of Cups, please, Spirit. Clarify the 3 of Cups. Tell me about this. Tell me about the 3 of Cups, please. Okay. You're moving on from this third party situation. I got the Chariot. Okay? You don't want to deal with this. Okay? You've turned your back on this situation. Okay? This person who is a phony baloney. Okay, tell me about the 4 of Cups, please. Tell me about and you're not satisfied with what they're giving. Okay? They're not giving you what you deserve. Okay. Yeah, you realize that something's just off. Okay? Because I had the High Priestess. So, yeah. Whatever your intuition has been telling you, Aries, you're spot on. Okay? This person, they're not giving you what you need, what you deserve. Okay? This person likes to wear a mask. So, and clarify the 8 of Swords, please. Clarify the 8 of Swords. Okay. Yeah, so you're coming out of the 8 of Swords. You realize that you want something consistent. You want something reliable, dependable. Someone who shows up. Someone who's there for you. Okay? You want somebody who you can trust. someone who is responsible and patient with you, okay, who sees the bigger picture, okay? So, and maybe this is you too. You could, have the mentality of the Knight of Pentacles, okay? And I feel like that's good. So if you've been dealing with a relationship that just isn't been giving you, that's unfulfilling, okay? Maybe there's emotions between the two of you because this person is showing up as the King of Cups. So this person does have emotions towards you, okay? But they don't give you enough with that Four of Pentacles. And they try to control the relationship in what you know and what you don't know about them, okay? Which is, and they probably like block you out of certain situations, okay? They're probably very possessive of their phone, and they could like leave the room when they're on their phone, or they always have their phone where it's down and you can't see like when they receive a text message, okay? All these are signs of somebody who is, got someone else, okay? And you, I'm sure you feel that there's just something off, right? And you're going to go towards something that's something you can trust, okay? Or Spirit is saying you should, okay? All right. So your future energy is death, okay? So, and Spirit is saying use the knowledge that you've gained from this situation to move you in a different direction with that fire and knowledge cards I got. So whatever insights you've gained, whatever conclusions you've reached, run with them, okay? Tell me about death, Spirit. Tell me about death for Aries, please. This person is the kind of person that wants their cake and to eat it too. Okay. I've got the Lovers and the Ace of Wands. So you have a choice to make, and you're going to take a new opportunity. I feel like your passion is going to move elsewhere. Okay? And that's the death energy. You're changing direction. Your passion is on the go. Okay? And that's your future energy. And that's from what the cards are telling me, that's the direction you need to go here, Aries. Tell me more about death. Tell me more about death. Okay. I've got Temperance, the Magician, and the Eight of Pentacles for this transformation energy. Okay, so Spirit is saying with this ending and new beginning that you need to be patient. Okay, rely on your divinity, on your self-control. Take this situation and see it in a positive light. Okay, and use what you have and what you know to your advantage. Okay, with the Magician card. So you can make this situation that you've been dealing with, you can make it, use the elements at your disposal to manifest what you want. Okay, and Spirit is saying you might possibly be single for a while. Okay, that's what you're manifesting. So you're going to disconnect from whatever you've been dealing with. And you're going to take back your power. with the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, and things are going to flow better for you in your life. Okay, you are very self-sufficient. You are very sexy. You are very capable of manifesting something that you can actually rely on here, Aries. Okay, use the resources at your disposal to have the outcome that you desire. Okay, Spirit is saying that you have all the tools that you need. Okay, and it just might take a little bit of time. Okay, but there is a different path. There is a way to get what you want. There you have, because in the Temperance card there's a different path to wish fulfillment. Okay, you can use everything that you have at your disposal. You can alchemize this situation, Aries. Okay. All right. Well, I think that is your reading, but I do have your channeled angel message, and then we'll be done. Oh, and I do have a joke. Okay, so for you, Aries, my temper is like my love, intense and all-consuming. And then an Aries is bold, yes. Courageous, absolutely. Scared, never. Okay, so that I really do feel like that is Aries energy. Okay, so Spirit has this message for you. Okay, so they wanted me to convey it to you. You are on the edge of something big. You may think it's small, but it's not. Search yourself, guide yourself. Dark the day may be, there is always light. Choose light. When you do, you will find that it wasn't as bad as it seemed. You can be the you that you want to be. Choose it every day, and then you will be. Someone may want you to stay low, but rise to the top. Tell yourself that you love yourself, and prove it to yourself. Whatever it takes to love yourself is worth it. Okay? That's your message from your angels, and I found it to be so sweet, so enduring. Yes, Aries, you are so lovable. Love yourself first, and just don't tell yourself you love yourself. Prove it to yourself by what you tell yourself, how you show up for yourself. Okay? And what you tolerate and what you don't tolerate will show it, how the way you love yourself. Okay? Alright, so that is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.